In the wake of D-Money and Thmoove's collaboration EP, Thiwky Money, dropping this Friday, I believe it's time for us at WatchPogo to take a poke at the rapper D-Money's top 10 songs to date. Suffice to say, we will not be including any of the songs as, well, they've yet to release. However, a snippet of Master of None featuring Young Nemo has recently surfaced online.
Jack of all trades, master of none.
Without further ado, enjoy the show. At number 10, 2K25 Handsome Freestyle, featuring, well, a whole washload of people.
By the pool and now it's Buckman Subi, sipping drink like smoothies. We ain't cool, you think you acting smooth, we finna get into it. You a loser, Brody, finna drown your ass in a jacuzzi.
His longest cut to date. This features verses from Licks, aka Welcome to Earth, Benny Sen, 29, who would later be featured on Handsome Goat. Benny Sen, 29, who would later be featured on Humble Goat's Shrimp Sandwich, the second track on that LP, Lil Juicebox, Uncle Kool-Aid, and of course, Reflex, D-Money's right-hand man. The highlight of the track is in the back end, in which Licks, Welcome to Earth, goes bar for bar with D-Money.
3-pointer on the hood was like I'm Halle Berry.
Put a Glock up in my mouth, I'ma go out like Kurt did.
They asking who tweeting by my house, I said the bird did.
Me and Welcome to inside your hood, then we fucking murk it.
She asked.
Great as the song may be, I had to dock it a few points because, well, the omission of GLX Rex. I mean, seriously, if it wasn't for the fact that him and GLX Rex are soon to drop the long-awaited Girls the album, I would be very, very mad. GLX Rex is arguably the most handsome member of Handsome World, so for him to be left off such a significant track for the label, it surely raised a few eyebrows in the D-Money fandom. Nonetheless, stellar track. Number 9 is a two-way tie between his two Minecraft parodies, Swordbreak, a parody of Tyler the Creator's Earthquake, and One Block Away, a parody of Charlie Puth's One Call Away, where Swordbreak sees a melodic twist on Tyler the Creator's Earthquake. We liked it.
'Cause you make my sword break. Oh, you make my sword break.
However, the real highlight of the century is One Block Away. A young D-Money bass his soul on that Charlie Puth instrumental.
I'm only one walk away. I'll be there tonight in the cave.
I'm rather bricked. This voyeur into parody, was unbeknownst to D-Money before. He was never known as a parody artist. He was taken very seriously in the rap industry. So this voyeur was definitely something for him as an artist. We love these tracks, D-Money, and we'd be glad to have one in the future. Number 8 is the recent track Accelerate Always off of Humble Goat, featuring none other than Swedish rapper Blade.
Trigger finger never rest, never put this shit to bed. Feel like Cardi pouring red, I'ma slap a Nathan Crest.
Not only do we get a stellar melodic performance from D-Money, but my god, that Blade verse. I could gush on for hours.
I just woke up in the palace and my life been losing balance. I be showing off my talent, she attracting me like madness.
If you know Connor Oatvue, you know I'm quite drained. And finding out my favorite American rapper, D-Money, was collaborating with my favorite Swedish one, Blade, I mean, my ethicas are quite soaking. We also get a callback to the 2024 beef he had with Bon and Rick, which we will be sure to mention later on in the list. At number 7, I'm sure you can't believe it's clocking in this low, D-Money Party, featuring the incomparable Young Mod.
Did a link with Ella out today, laughing to the bank, I got paid out today. Sipping when I'm whipping, bitch, get out the way. Tears down her face, she ballin' like 2K.
The man absolutely cooked with the bar, since I wore the hat, I ain't get a snap back. Of course referring to the day in which he wore a hat to his high school, to mixed reception. D-Money slides on Young Thug's instrumental of Bad 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 featuring Lil Baby. However, what's truly of note is the Young Mod feature on track.
So badly I'm Marty. Shout out to the plug, that's Arnie. The Vinny Mad pressed, I'm tardy. I'm sorry, I was at D-Money Party.
Many people were doubting newcomer Young Mod was going to slide, and especially as hard as he did. But clearly the man is here to stay. It's your guy Liam Marty indeed. We hope to hear more from the man. Number 6 is a Harborfield classic, BBL Drake.
10 a.m. hop off the flight on the west coast like Alex White. Wanna be Drake, they tryna bite. Fuck Tony, I'm tryna fight.
The winner of Metro Boomin's BBL Drizzy giveaway. Taking that boomin' beat, pun most certainly intended, and just absolutely spazzing on it. Who could forget that classic chorus line, "They call me BBL Draggy, thought I was gay cause I chilled with the ladies." It's true, D-Money used to chill with ladies, and yet he has nothing to hide. It's that utter confidence that makes us come back as listeners. At number 5, we have maybe_pra, the diss track towards Philly natives Albon Perry and Ricky Kim.
You the type of head I call a friend, little bitch. Polo Owens, Avi, know I'm him, little bitch. Grew on top, well that depends, little bitch. It's only if they drop the Asian and that zesty light skin.
Named after the boys' former Jort account of the same name, this one just absolutely goes ham at the two boys in the title, serving such cold disses as "my bathroom bigger than both your backyards," of course implying that both boys are of a small wealth, therefore affording small backyards in turn, as well as Bond playing lax trying to bring out his white side, a poke at Albon's mixed race, and implying that his participation in the sport of lacrosse is, in a sense, bringing out his Caucasian half. Coming in at number 4, we have one that somehow didn't even crack the top 3. That's right, Handsome Boys Do Nothing Wrong, featuring Welcome to Earth, Evil Welcome to Earth, and GLX Rex.
I might throw 100 on this bitch. Shorty tryna hold my head, but I ain't loving on no bitch. Fuck you think I can step aside, y'all gon' take a pic. I ain't whipping out my dick unless I'm coming on this bitch.
His first voyeur into jerk production. I mean, let's first talk about that blissful beat. That Welcome to Earth production is something else. The man is clearly next up. Then we have D-Money, absolutely spazzing on the track, followed by Welcome to Earth doing quite the same, and then turning evil on the very same track. Then, of course, the condemnation of firearms.
I'm the guy with the nicest guns, and I'm the guy with the meanest guns. And now it's time to choose. I choose neither. Guys, guns are illegal. You don't know how many bad guys have guns, and all the things they could do with them. So every dollar that goes to this song is a less dollar for guns.
Which, if you could believe it, actually created gun control laws in the US on drop. And who could forget the ever-quotable GLX Rex bar? I rock the pole for fashion. No, I rock the pole for Glock. Stellar performances across the board, as well as, I'll say it, the beat of the year. Notwithstanding, Glock 40 Spaz is none for no schmuck. At number 3, we have the man's debut single, his first number 1 on the Billboard charts, and the song that made D-Money the performer he is today. I'm of course talking about On the Track.
Yeah, D-Money on the track, yo. Yeah, call me P-Money, that's a no-no.
I mean, you just hear that beat, and you hear him come in. D-Money on the track, yo. Spicier than a rack. Every bar quotable. The beat banging. And to think the man was only in middle school when he released the track. Of course, accompanied by a beautiful, I'll say it, mouth-watering video. What more could you ask for in a Cash D-Money single? Number 2 is an entry I'm sure many of you expected to top the list. That being the 2024 single Liana Flowers Broke My Heart.
Period quattro, raising hell, you was feeling me, Leah, I could tell. This loud pack, probably how I smell. Wash your bag, Mr. Yandel.
The year is 2024. D-Money is in his senior year, and it's, of course, promposal season. He, of course, promposes to none other than Liana Flowers, only to be met with a harsh rejection.
Liana Flowers, my president, my best friend, my everything. Will you go to prom with me? Yes or no? Oh. No, it's a no.
Did he take that rejection sitting down? This is D-Money we're talking about. You do realize that, right? No. The man heads to his second home, the studio, and records a song which would drop later that night. Liana Flowers Broke My Heart practically rewrote what the world previously thought of D-Money, as well as the titular Liana Flowers.
Liana Flowers broke my heart. Oh my god. What else is there to say? Like, this is song of the millennium. It's brilliant but foolish. It's serendipitous but abrupt. It's intriguing but lumpacious, to say the least. I mean, I wasn't a believer of art for a long time. A very, very long time. But I've seen art with both my irises to know that it is Liana Flowers Stole My Heart. I mean, the lyricism, the drums, the synth, it's breathtaking, just out of this world. Like, honestly, there's no need for an explanation for why it's a genius piece of media of this time quarter. Oh. What else is there to say? Like, oh my god.
Yeah, so I was actually there when D-Money proposed to Liana Flowers, and I just knew D-Money doesn't take no for an answer, so I knew he was going to go in the studio and cook up a classic, and that's exactly what he did with Liana Flowers Broke My Heart.
And how could we forget the vocal tag in the beginning, read by none other than Samuel Bretschneider. His voice adds a caramelly, unique prose to an already stellar track. We're sorry she broke your heart, D-Money, but if it's any consolation, it gave us a song that we are bumping to this day. Before we reveal our #1 D-Money song, of course, some honorable mentions. Drug Free Zone, off his debut offering, L.I. Fame. For the man to just condemn drugs on track in a space of rap which did quite the opposite. I mean, rappers were talking about Xannies left and right. He just came out swinging, condemning them. God, you're harrowing. Also of note, rapper Young Thug interpolated this chorus on his 2022 hit, Oh You Went.
Hey, you went flying Billy Spur. Hey, you went driving around the world. Hey, you went brown like a squirrel. Hey, you went Chanel pearls.
Just a drug-free zone. You diss me or don't like at home. Let's go over your head like a drone. You smoking some weed I don't condone.
Friday, featuring the incomparable Reflex. Not only does the man absolutely spaz on this track, but this is absolutely Reflex's greatest feature to date. Just ask the man himself. What possessed you to slide so hard on Friday?
Well, you know, I love the song, I love the beat, I love the people, honestly. It's just an inspiration for my work, and yeah.
Wow. Next we have arguably the hottest cut from the list, A Million Little Birds featuring Gucci. What can be said other more than the fact that my has-been Hotel Ethicas quite literally have a tear in them from my first listen. Next up, Chum Is Fun. The cut from... Next up, Chum Is From. Next up, Chum Is Fun. The cut from his sophomore album, Wake Up D-Money. The man absolutely slides on Playboi Carti's Fetty, and it's my personal favorite off the mixtape, Withholding D-Money Party featuring Young Mott. PNM, the middle of the 3 tracks he released in upcoming of his album Wake Up D-Money. This one takes shots at Sawyer, the man who would inevitably take Liana from him. Safe to say the man was ostracized from Haberfield altogether. Regret your choice yet, Liana? Our final honorable mention, I'm going to get so many hate comments for not including this. Thiwky/Thiwky. It's a great voyeur into his jerk production, and I'd absolutely love to hear more from him. Not to mention that killer beat switch. Not only does the man slide, but finally, the number one greatest D-Money song to date is, of course, Cherry Girl, featuring Lil Pump and Thiwky Thmoove.
And I wish I could find my heart. I'm trying every night crying. I wish I was lying.
Girl, let's ride the cherry train.
What can be said about Cherry Girl that hasn't already been said by anyone who's listened to it? All three performers wear their hearts on their sleeves, in arguably the man's most melodic cut to date. From Lil Pump's hook, to Thiwky Thmoove's outro, to D-Money's verse in which he exclaims people used to call him Turkey Boy in middle school.
They used to call me Turkey Boy back in middle school. I never stopped to think that shit was a little cruel. You broke a young boy's heart, that shit was split in two. I stopped believing when they told me I'm invincible.
There was really no other song we could have put at the number one spot. As a matter of fact, I can't wait to hear 4 more tracks from D-Money and Thiwky Thmoove, which is why this Friday I will most certainly be tapping into Thiwky Money on SoundCloud. Thank you for watching, and tune in to this man's new project. My God, his work ethic is divine.